Hello, everybody. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope this time we won't have any technological issues, but we'll just go with it. A few things before we start, as always. This class is a bit different, special, because I'm going to be donating half of whatever tips or donations I get to the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund. And I have a link in my on Facebook, but I will put it on Instagram too, about what they do. But just a few words, they're a legal organization fighting for racial justice, and with everything going on, of course, that's very important. And a bit from their mission statement, just so you know, if you do decide to donate what you're donating to. LDF seeks structural changes to expand democracy, eliminate disparities, and achieve racial justice in a society that fulfills the promise of equality for all Americans. So, of course, with everything that's going on, I hope that this can just do just a little bit to help. And thank you for watching and for taking care of your bodies, as well as for doing this for a good cause. Again, it's an open level class, so I'll show you different variations for everything. Try your best to follow along. We won't be taking too many breaks, so again, up to you, but I encourage you to try and challenge yourselves. And I think that's it. Thanks again for joining, and let's get started. We're going to start sitting down today, and I'm just going to move my Instagram camera. I know it's sideways, it's a bit weird, but I think it works better this way. So here we go. All right, so let's start sitting down. We're going to start with our saw and our spine stretch forward. So sit down high on your sits bones. If this is uncomfortable, you can always sit on a yoga block or pillow, just to give you a little extra height. This isn't a stretch for your legs, it's more an engagement of the core and a stretch for your back. So make sure you're sitting nice and tall on those sits bones. Move the flesh if you need to. Arm reach forward, back nice and long. You're going to take an inhale, lift your rib cage off your hips, and start extending forward as your abs pull back. So you're starting to feel that opposition between your spine, your wrists and your hips. Take a breath here, and then pull those abs so far back that you stack those vertebrae back up. That's your spine stretch forward. Your legs can be bent here, they don't have to be fully extended. So again, inhale, lift the rib cage off your hips, extend, start curling over those legs. Imagine you have a beach ball, and start taking your spine with you. Take a breath here. And then as you exhale, belly button pulls so far back, you roll all the way up. Let's do one more over here. Inhale, lift that rib cage off the hips. Exhale, belly button pulls back. Start feeling that shaking. I am. Reach forward. Make sure you're breathing. And as you exhale, pull that belly button right back up to seated. Good. From here, take your arms out to a T. We're just going to take a couple of spine twists. Again, warming up those hips, that spine. So inhale. Again, separate that rib cage off the hips. Let's twist to the right. Good. Shoulders down. And come back to center. And then inhale, lift and twist left. Good. As you're twisting, make sure those heels aren't moving back and forth. Those hips want to be nice and planted. Again, you're like a towel being wrung. So one more time. To the right. Back to center. And to the left. Back to center. Good. This time we're going to go for our saw. So again, lift, ribcage off. Exhale. Twist to the right. Let's flip those palms. Back palm inwardly rotates. Front outwardly rotates. And curve over that right leg like you're sawing off that pinky toe. Keeping that curve in the spine. Head follows. And inhale. Exhale, roll the spine back up. Flip those palms back to neutral. And twist back to center. Let's do that same thing to the left. Inhale. Lift. Twist to the left. Flip those palms. Back arm inwardly rotates. Front palm up. And saw that left pinky toe. Have that nice curvature in the spine. Make sure your belly button's pulling in. Inhale. Exhale. Stack the spine back up in the twist. Palms back to neutral. And come to center. All right, good. Shake it out, shake out those legs. Let's come to still seating. Feet on the mat, kind of hip width apart, knees to the ceiling. And we're going to take our pelvic tilts to warm up, but in this position. So holding on to the back of the thighs, elbows are nice and wide, shoulders down. Just start tucking that pelvis in. This is what we usually do lying down. And then take a little arch of the pelvis. This should all just be right in the pelvis. Of course, the rest of the torso is going to respond, but yes. Good. So start warming up the pelvis. Hips might feel it a little bit. Belly button starting to work. Good. Let's just take another little curl and arch. Good. All right, find your neutral. Shake out the hips. Make sure there's no tension in the hips flexors. And from here, we're going to take a bit of deeper curls. This time, we're going to go all the way until the arms stretch, and then come back up to seating. Make sure that this movement is coming from the core. The arms are just there to assist and support, but most of the movement should be coming from the center. And come back to seated. Again, belly button in initiates the curl all the way until the arms extend, or as much as it feels comfortable. Don't overdo it. We're still just warming up. And up. 2 more. Tucking in that belly button. Starting to curl. And then coming back up. All right, 1 more. We're going to hold it at the bottom. You can let go of the legs. Shoulders are down, belly button in. And we start marching 1 leg at a time. Just the tabletop right. Come back down. And left. Good. Again, shouldn't be feeling this in your hips. All comes from the core. And if tabletop is too hard right now, just lift it. Just a small lift of the leg, just to start engaging that core. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more each side. Reaching forward with those arms. Shoulders still pressing down. Good. Now we take the right leg up. Engage that core. Left leg lifts. And then right down. Left down. Try not to move the torso. The legs come up. And the torso stays where it is. Good. Testing our balance here too. If this is too hard, you can always place your hands behind you. But if not, challenge yourself. Take the nice balance. Good. Now flip it. So left starts first. Belly button is still pulling back. Starting to burn. Lower down. 2 more on the left. Last one. There we go. So our shoulder bridge series. Okay. So lie back down, knees to the ceiling. Take an inhale, nice and wide in the collarbone, ribs closed. Exhale, tuck that pelvis, and start rolling up, pressing down the mat onto those feet, and finding the height of your shoulder bridge. Here, make sure your glutes are nice and strong, hamstrings are firing, belly button in, no pressure in the lower back. Good. From here, soften the chest. And lower all the way down. Tailbone is the last thing to hit the mat. Good. All right. From here again. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck that pelvis in. Roll all the way up to the shoulder bridge. Pressing those feet into the mat. Squeezing those glutes. And roll all the way down. Good. And again. Inhale. Exhale, tuck that pelvis, lift into the shoulder bridge, find the height of your shoulder bridge, squeeze the glutes, and we're just going to pulse our hips up for 10, 9, 8, no pressure in the lower back, ribs closed, belly button, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down, nice and controlled. Good. From here, again, inhale. Exhale, roll up to your shoulder bridge. Find your height. Make sure you're pressing equally into both feet. And we're just going to start marching. So right leg goes to tabletop. And lower back down. Good. As you lift the legs, make sure the hips don't fall. They maybe even go even higher. And down. And again, right. And down. Belly button pulls in, no pressure in that black. Good. And down. 2 more each side. Make sure the hips are not dipping either side. They're nice and squared. Good. Last one each side. And left. We're not done yet. Stay nice and tall. Bring the right back to tabletop. Either continue marching or let's take some heel dips or raises. So raise that bottom heel and lower down. Again, hips don't change their height. You're just really firing off that standing glute. Let's go for 3, 2, good, 1. And lower down, other side. You can also, if you want to take a break from the marches, just take both heels up and down. But if you just did the right side, you gotta do the left. So left to tabletop. And let's take our heel lifts with our right. Lower down. Lift and lower. 3 more. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 1 more. Lift. Lower. Good. Lower down. Don't give up. Let's pulse 10 more. Why not? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it. All the way down. Nice and soft and controlled. Good. And I can hug those knees in. Yes. Shake them side to side. Maybe shake your head. Good. We're going to move on to our roll-up series. So you can, options, keep the legs, with feet on the mat. Maybe grab onto the back of the legs to help you roll up. You can keep the legs there or just use the core to roll up. Or the most advanced series, which is what I'm going to do, is with your legs extended, either together or hip width apart, whatever feels more comfortable. Heels are pressing nice and down onto the floor. Take those arms to the ceiling. Ribcage closed, belly button pulls in, neutral pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Start peeling the spine off the floor as you scoop in the abs to roll all the way up. Today, keep that nice C curve. Extend up and over your legs, and then pull so far back into your abs, and you roll all the way back down, shoulders down. Me too, I gotta remind myself. Good. And come back to your starting position. Let's do 2 more in whatever way you just did. Inhale, chin to chest. Roll all the way up, scooping in the abs. The slower you move, the harder it is. Reaching up and over those legs. Keep the C curve, not a stretch for your legs. Engage the abs and pull them all the way back as you roll back to the mat. Nice. Let's take 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Peel the spine off the mat. Scoop in the abs. Roll. This time, let's roll all the way to seated. Move the flash up your sits bones if you have to. I always do. From here, imagine someone punches in the stomach, and we're going to roll just halfway down. And my mat always gets stuck to my legs. Okay. All right. From here, let's just lift 1 arm at a time. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. So left arm by the ear and down. Left and down. Right. Good. And left. All right. Now go right. Meet it with the left. Woo! Lower right and left. The lower you get, the harder it is. If you're shaking, that means you're working correctly. Good. 1 more on the right. And right. Now we switch. Left first. Meet it with the right. Good. Try not to move the torso. Make sure the arms are meeting each other. You're not moving to help that happen. Good. 1 more right. And left. Good. From here, reach up and over. Stretching a bit that spine. Make sure you're still engaged. And stay all the way up. Again, we're going to roll halfway. Little punch in the gut. Roll halfway down. Now we're going to tap the mat with both arms. And lift both arms by the ear. Lower down. And up. Again, lower you get, the harder it is. Make sure you're pressing those heels nice into the mat. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach forward, roll just to the shoulder blades if you're a woman, the bra line. Now let's just pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Shoulders out. 3, belly button in. 2, 1. Reach it up and over one more time. And if you want to take a small stretch, we're almost done with this series. Good. Roll, move again, sit bones if you have to. It's a bit of a problem, but roll all the way up one more time. Good. Reach forward. We're going to go again halfway, and we're going to add some twists this time. So roll halfway down, adjust the mat if you have to. Now we're going to twist to the right, but try not to move the torso as you open the right arm and bring it back in. Again, belly button scoops in. Now go to the left. Shoulders down. Make sure those legs are nice and heavy and into the mat. Left, right. Woo. Left, one more side. Right, shoulders down. Just open as far as your body allows. Make sure the hips aren't twisting. Now as we twist to the right, we add a leg in tabletop. So we have right, woo, and down, and left. Good. Down again. Try not to take the torso with you. It's the leg that comes up. The torso shouldn't move. One can we hold. Good. One more side. Left. Good. And reach it up and over one last time. All right. Feeling the burn, I hope. Yes, that's how we do it. Good. Okay. From here, we're going to roll all the way down and move on to our ab series. So reach forward. Tuck that belly button in. And slowly roll all the way down. Good. Now, adjust yourself on the mat. We're going to start with our single leg stretches. No, we have a visitor.
No, I want to talk to you.
All right, so just sit there. Brother entered the room. Okay. So inhale. Take a nice Pilates curl. Bring your left knee to your chest and hold on to it with both arms, elbows nice and
Wait,
wide.
are they all
Ryan.
having mats?
No. All right. Extend the left leg out. And now, I don't know what they're waiting for, but let's get going. Let's switch. For 10. 9. Make sure you're breathing. Hips are still. Belly button pulls in. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep moving. Arms reach forward now. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got 10 more. Arms by the ears or stay where you are for 10, 9, 8. Belly button in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in. Lower down. Good. Shake out the head. Great. We're going to do the exact same series with our scissors. So it's going to be the same hands. So we have 10 holding onto our legs. So our legs are going to be extended. 10 reaching forward, and then if you want, 10 with arms by the ears. Or you can stay with your arms forward. Or if you want, you can hold on to the legs the entire time. Again, pick your level. Good. Okay. So hope we're ready. Extend your legs to 90 to the ceiling. Pointing nice energy through the legs. Curl up to hold on to the right calf. Lower that left leg down. Shoulders down. Look at your belly button. Make sure it's pulling in. And switch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. 1. Keep going, arms forward for 10, 9, hips are nice and pliers. 7, 6, 5, keep that curl high. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. Arms by your ear for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, That's a hard one. All right. Take a breath. We're going to move into our double leg stretch. The names are a bit confusing sometimes, but bring both legs into a tight ball. Lift the chest off. Take your curl. Look at your belly button. We're going to extend arms and legs together and then circle them back to meet our legs. So inhale, exhale out. Inhale, come back in. Stay nice and high as the legs extend. And in. Try to keep your shoulders down. Extend out. And in. We have two more, and then we're going to hold it out. Out. And in. Last one. Stay out. You can either stay here, or you can take our reverse swimming. So right arm up, left arm up, and flutter for 10, 9. Try to keep everything still. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. All right. We're going to go into our 100 before we flip over. So you can pick your level. You can either stay in your basic curl, or you can go into a nice tabletop, or hardest one, nice V, pointing those through the feet, nice long legs. And we pulse our arms as we inhale for 5 pulses and exhale for 5. So pick your level. And let's get started. Find your leg position. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Belly button in, shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Look at that belly button. Make sure it's not poking out. Inhale and exhale. Halfway through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Lower down. All right, we're gonna come to sit so we can flip over. But let's take another roll up for good measure. If you wanna take a different, a new level from what you did before. For those who did the advanced curl, let's take our arms by our ears this time. Make sure that rib cage is closed, pelvis neutral. Inhale and exhale. Rolling all the way up, reaching through those arms. Fight! And come all the way to seated. Yay! We made it, kinda. We're not done. Just gonna find my notes. Good. Let's go on to all fours. And we have a bit of a series in this quadruped position. I'm just gonna adjust my clothes. If you need a pad under your knees, we're gonna be in this position for a while, so you can go ahead and do that. If not, let's come right onto our quadruped position. Make sure here you have your pelvis is neutral, belly button pulls in, shoulders down, wrists right under your shoulders, and knees right under the hips. From here, tuck the toes, and we're gonna just take a little hover. Yes, make sure nothing changes as the knees lift just an inch, nothing too crazy. All right, take an inhale, elbows point forward, shoulders down, exhale, cover those knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let either stay or take 5 little knee taps and lift. Tap the knees down and lift, down. Lift, I lost count, 2 more, and 1. Good. All right, now we're going to take some cats and cows in that hover. Now, if this is a bit too hard, you can always just take your regular cats and cows right here. But extra challenge, your cats and cows are not going to be as big when you're hovering because, of course, there's a lot going on and you're fighting for that stability. But, yeah, let's do that. Okay. So inhale, exhale, lift those knees. Just an inch, and then tuck that tailbone, take a little cat, and then exhale as you take your cow, arching that pelvis, head follows. Let's do this twice more. Inhale, start to feel the shake, and make sure your knees aren't coming up too much as your spine is warming up and moving, and it's already warm, let's be honest here. Okay, one more. Good. And find your neutral. and lower the knees down. Good. All right, mine's sweating, which is great. Check out the wrists real quick. We have some more things going on. Yes. So come back. We're gonna hover our knees once again, and we're gonna move on to a leg, a single leg, and do some work there. So inhale, exhale, hover those knees. Now bring your right leg in a parallel line to the ceiling. Try not to have that left knee too high, and just pause the heel up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, glutes firing, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, switch right out to the left. Stamp the ceiling with that heel for 10, 9, 8, 7. You can always come down. Just keep pulsing that glute, that heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, belly button lifted. Lower those knees. Woo! All right, how we doing? We got one more thing, two more things. You can either repeat what we just did with the heel pulses. If not, just follow me. I won't tell you, or else you won't want to do it. Good. So inhale, come back to your all fours. Find that alignment. Try not to compromise it because we're getting tired. Fight for it. You don't want to get hurt. All right. So exhale. Hover those knees. Pick up that right leg once again. Now we're gonna tap the left knee down for 5, 4. Keeping that right knee high. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down, switch sides. Woo. Tap the left knee down. Right knee down, excuse me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, I promise you we have one more thing here. We're gonna go back to our hover. And we're gonna have just some shoulder taps. Woo. If that's too hard, you can just hold your hover one last time. Okay. Try to make sure that as you're tapping your shoulders, you're not shifting your hips in any way. Try to keep your body as squared as possible. It's just a nice little gentle, if you can, tap. Okay, so one more time. Hover those knees, just 1 inch. And then, tap right hand, left shoulder down. And switch. We got 4. Firing those abs. 3. And 2. Try to keep those knees as quiet as they can. That's 1, I think. Let's do one more each side. I don't know. I can't count. Good. All right. Relax. Take a nice child pose. Stretch it out. Whew. Yay. Take a little stretch for your wrists. If you want to clasp your fingers together, and take little figure 8s. Just release some of the tension. And breathe. Good. And then you can also do some of this. Honestly, whatever you like to release that tension. This is a nice forearm stretch also. Good. All right, we're gonna move on to some backs, planks, just a lot of fun stuff. I'm gonna talk you through it. Actually, no, we're just gonna do it and you can follow along. And yeah, try your best not to stop. I'll give you different levels again. But we're gonna start in our high plank. You can always do this on your knees for a modified version. So you would be here, making sure you're nice and lifted. If not, come join me into our high plank, and we're just gonna hold it for 10, 9. Push the floor away, nice and wide shoulders. Hips are down, belly button up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take some swings forward and push your heels back. Or 9. Nothing changes in alignment here. Hips are still low, but belly button is lifted. We're not punching the lower back. Let's go for 5. Hug those armpits in. 3, 2, good. 1. From here, we're going to lower all the way down onto our chest. Nice and controlled for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, good. Let it go for a second. We're going to move on to some back. Right with our baby swans. So Hands right under our shoulders, forehead down. Let's first find our nice alignment. So pushing those hip bones onto the mat. Lift the belly button up so we're not crunching our back. Good, nice lift. There we go. Wide shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Just a small little lift of our chest. And on down. All right. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Good. Try to fire the back, not so much our arms. Inhale, lift. Now here, we're going to let go of our arms and lower down. And now we're going to take some chest lifts with our arms coming up with us. So we're using our back to lift. But our belly button is still nice and tall lifted. Glutes squeezing tight, hip bones down. Let's go for 10. And 9. Don't crunch that back, shoulders down. 8. And this can be as big or as small as you can. Don't force it. Make sure you're not overdoing it. We don't want to mess with our back. Does anyone know what kind of one? 4. 3. 2. Good. And 1. Good. From here, tuck the toes. We're going to push all the way up to a plank. If that's too hard, you can always come up on a plank on your knees or just make your way up to plank. But I challenge you to try and lift all the way up in a straight line in the plank. So inhale. Exhale, push the floor. Let's come all the way up to plank. Adjust your stand, your plank if needed. From here, we're going to take our right knee to our left elbow. So we have a little crisscross going on. We'll just take that 10 times each side. Let's go right to left and back. Left to right and back. Let's go for 9. And 8. Oh, breathe. 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good. And we're going to lower all the way down once again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out for a second. We're going to move back onto some back things. So extend your arms forward. We're going to go into a Superman. And from our Superman, we're going to pull our elbows back. Don't hit your friends. If you're with friends. Good. Okay. So, find back your alignment. Lift the belly button. Hips down. Woo. Inhale. Everything comes up. And then squeeze those shoulders together. Elbows come back. Back up. And lower down. We got 4 more. Extend. 9. And down. 3 more. Superman. Coming back. Out. And down. 2 more. Squeeze those shoulders together. Nice and wide chest. Back. And down. The last one. Up. And down. From here, we're going to go right onto swimming. So, that position we just found in our Superman, we're going to hold it. And then flutter opposite legs and arms. Okay. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Everything comes up. Now let's go swimming for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All the way down. All right. Bring your arms back down by your shoulders. We're going to lift onto our plank one more time. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Lift all together. Woo! Good. Adjust as needed. Now you can either hold your plank if you're getting tired. If you're on your knees, totally fine. If not, we're going to take same knee to our same armpit. So right knee to right armpit for 10. Left. And 9. Maybe pick up the pace. 8. And 7. Try to keep the plank strong. Go for 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Good. Once again, let's lower it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Almost done with the series, I promise. Good. What are we doing next? We're gonna go for our double leg kicks. Woo! So, let's start with your right cheek on the mat, arms clasped, clasped together around you, behind you. If you can't clasp them, you can always just place one on top of the other. Make sure your elbows aren't falling in front of you, but your shoulders are nice and wide and the elbows are nice and lifted. Legs together, belly button lifted. We're going to kick our legs to our glutes twice. And as we point and extend, our chest lifts, and we turn our cheek to the other side. Good. Again, kick, kick. Make sure those legs are nice, glued together. And extend out. And turn to the other side. So again, flex, kick, point, extend. Last one, kick, kick. Knees glued together. And lower down. All right, last time, I promise. We're going to come back up onto our plank. However you need to get there. I know we're getting fatigued, but if you can, we're going to push right up. One last time. Inhale, exhale, push the floor away. Woo! And we're just going to go, don't break your house. We're going to go right on to mountain climbers. Yeah, so like you're horizontally running for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, as fast as you can, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower those knees. And we're done for that with that. Stretch it out. Oh my gosh, I forgot my towel. Okay. Last thing for the arms. I keep lying to you, I'm so sorry. But we are done with our planks. We're going to come back into that quadruped position. This time, we are going to put our arms a bit in front of our shoulders. What we're going to do is some kind of like reverse tricep dips. So make sure your hips stay over your knees. We're not in our push-up position. I know it's kind of weird. We're going to hug our arms into our armpits. And as we're keeping those elbows facing forward, we're going to lower our triceps in our elbows and then lift. If you can't get all the way down, that's totally fine. Just go as far as you can and really squeeze those triceps to push you back up. We're just going to do 10. So let's go for 10. Make sure you're not letting the elbows move out, yeah? Just really squeeze the triceps. 9 and 8. 7. Have a nice lift in the belly button. 6. 5. Feel the back of the shoulders working also. 4. Woo! 3. 2. Last one. 1. All right. Oh my gosh, shake it out. Extend into the child's pose. Do whatever you need to do. Maybe cross right arm over your chest. Squeeze it in with your left. Just make sure you're breathing. I always forget to breathe. All right. And then the other side. Today I'm very sore too, so this is not helping. But it's good for us, so. Okay. We're going to come on to our side kick series. My least favorite part of class, but we got to do it. So I'm going to start lying down on my right side. Left leg is going to be working, but just pick whatever side. Yes, so lie all the way down. Here you have a few options. You can extend both legs and move them a bit forward. If not, you can have your bottom leg bent. Yeah, this is a bit easier. You have more stability. This is a bit harder. I'm going to be here. Make sure you have a nice lift under that oblique. You could slide some money out of paper. Yeah, they always say $1 bill. Hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. And let's just start with our leg lifts. So lift a hip height and lower. Let's go for 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up and just make little circles for 10. Make sure you're not falling off that hip. Your femur bone is just rotating inside your hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it for 10. And this can be as wide as you can control it. So don't go crazy because then you're going to fall off your hip. And that's not the point. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down. Bend both knees and put them in front of you, kind of like you're sitting on a chair. And we're just going to go for our clams. Here, if you want to take your hand to your hip for more stability, or for less stability, sorry, go ahead and do that. Let's just open the knees and close them. Here, stick your booty out. So you're really working on that outer glute. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and just lift it in that shape and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, lift the lower part of your leg to meet the knee. So now both legs are parallel to each other but not touching. And now space hold your knee and just extend the shin out and back in. For 10, 9. So nothing's moving but that lower leg. So just hinging at the knee. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, good. Last one. Lower down and give it a nice pat. Good job. Down to this side. Okay. Just take a couple things in between, as always. Alright. So come onto both knees. We did this in my advanced class, but that's fine. No sweat it. So you're gonna lean back onto that right side. Put that right what is this? Palm. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. If your wrists are tired, you can always put a nice fist down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then extend that top leg. It's gonna be your left out. Plant that foot down. And actually, I lied to you. I don't know why. I'm sorry. You can't really see me, but you can kind of see them. You're going to put both hands behind your head, and we're going to take some little side crunches. So here, make sure your elbows are nice and wide, shoulders down, ribcage closed. You don't want to arch because that's going to be just horrible for your back. And you're just going to dip to this side and back up. You can take it as far as you want to and as far as your obliques feel like it. Of course, the deeper you go, the harder it is. And you really want to squeeze to pull your body back up. We're just going to do 10 of those. So find your starting position and just dip and bring it back up. Squeeze those obliques. Lower and lift. Good. Elbows wide, shoulders down. Yes. Make sure you're not bending forward. You're going right by that bottom leg. What number am I on? 4? Yeah. 4. Wait, what? How much do I have left? Let's do 5 more.
No, I think it's 3.
It's fine. 4. I apologize. I can't count. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're gonna extend your arms. Excuse me. I'm just gonna show you here and tilt, and we're just gonna pulse it up. So really using those obliques. No one's on Instagram. Good. So, go down into that side crunch. Extend the arms, kind of like you're holding the globe, like that statue in New York. I don't know how to say it anymore. Let's go for 10, 9, small pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down. Let's take, instead of your usual child pose, we're just going to lean right onto the right so you can have a nice stretch in the obliques you just worked. Good, and breathe. All right, we're gonna move on to our other side. Yeah, so whatever position you took on the right side, on the first side, just repeat it, and we'll get right to it. Okay. Again, making sure those hips are stacked, shoulders stacked, away from your ears, nice little space under your oblique, and lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Let's circle it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Belly button in. 3. Shoulders down. 1. Reverse for 10. Again, these can be as small or as wide as long as you can control them. You don't want to go overboard and fall off your hips. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lowering down. Bend both knees in. Let's go into our tabletop seated position. If you want to bring that top hand to your hip, let's go right onto our planks for 10. Stick that booty out. Really work those outer muscles. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out and lift that top leg in that position and lower. We got visitors again, do we? Let's go for, there we go, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg up, turn it parallel to the bottom, space hold that knee, and just extend the shin and back. So you're just extending, hinging at the knee. Nothing else moves, really working that outer glute. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, good. And lower it down, round it out. Very good. We're gonna go back onto our knees to use, our crunches on the opposite side. So sitting up on those knees, again, if you need a pad, please use it. So extend the right leg out, right in line with that bottom leg, plant that foot. Again, your hands go right behind your head, elbows nice and wide, shoulders down. And we're going to take our side crunches. Let's go for 10. Squeeze the obliques. 9. Try not to fall off like I almost did. 8. 7. 6. It's like dance. 5. We're so synchronized. 4. Sorry. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Open those arms up like you're holding, like you're that statue at 5th Avenue, or holding Atlas or whatever. Bend it over and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze obliques. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Knees together. Let's take our kind of modified child pose to the other side, really stretching out the obliques we just worked. All right. Last thing we're going to do, we're just going to take a couple of teasers to end class. We're going to go right, no? I'm going to go right on to full teasers. If you have to modify your teasers and go onto your tabletop teasers like we did in the beginning of class, totally fine. This is kind of like the final push. So, we're going to lie down, all the way down, point those feet. Let's have our arms on a T, if you can. And then you're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to swing those arms forward and fold into a teaser. Yeah. Again, imagine your Iron Man, my favorite. And you have like that light that's shining through your chest and up to the ceiling or whatever. We're just going to take 3 of those and hold the last one, so not too bad. Okay, so arms either T or low V. Inhale. Exhale, fold into the teaser, chin to chest, come up all in one. Shine the light to the ceiling. And then nice and slow, roll it all the way down. Feet and head touch the mat at the same time like you did. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Swing the arms beside you. Fold into the teaser. Nice little Ironman moment. Imagine if Ironman actually did this. And go all the way down. I'm glad someone's laughing and not crying. Good. Last one, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds if you can. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your body. Fold into the teaser. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, quad chest 6, belly button in, shoulders down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can lower the legs. Fold your body over. Give it a nice stretch. Good. All right. We did it. I guess third time was a charm. If worked, I apologize. I'm going to edit all the 3 little lives together into a full class. So if you missed it, then you can watch it. Or if you want to redo it. But let's really do a quick cool down. I know we're a bit, are we over time? Who knows? Let's just find your most comfortable seated position. Make sure you're seating nice and tall. Just take a moment. If you want to close your eyes, take a deep breath. And exhale. I know there's a lot going on with everything in the world. And I know we can get overwhelmed, and I like just to take a second and really touch my heart. It might sound weird, but give it a nice squeeze and just circle. Give yourself some love. Just it's a way for me to calm myself. I don't know. That's just it. It's a personal thing, but you can do whatever makes you feel good here. And just take a nice little inhale, or big, I should say, inhale. And let it all out. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then if you want to keep your eyes closed or open them, just take some circles with your head. We carry a lot of tension. Oh, yeah, on our necks. And like I said in my little description of the class, it's really important to take care of ourselves. Physically, mentally, everything. Take some shoulder rolls. If you want to open your eyes, if you've had them closed, go ahead and do that. Switch the position. Good. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, for sweating, and for staying with me through all our technical difficulties. Once again, I'm donating half the proceeds to, I don't want to butcher the name, the LDF, in support of the Black Lives Matter movement and racial equality and all the amazing things that we're fighting for at the moment. So I'll be posting more on that donation. And just stay tuned for more classes and more Pilates for a good cause. That's what I called it. But thanks so much for joining. And if you have any questions, feedback, please message me. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you. Bye. Bye.